But yeah. Uh, it's always the few minutes before the thing starts. Where it's just like I am like at my peak. I'm just like bouncing around.
No, you're good. You're good. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm super excited. As I said, I'm uh, seeing like a lot of people like coming together for this to make something like nice. I'm just like I can't stop. I can't bite my tongue anymore. I need to show this.
Oh.
Because I am horrible at keeping secrets. So just like how.
Honestly, I'm the same way. I'm the same way.
It'll be fine, hopefully. I made extra sure that everything went smoothly and it's all perfect. It's all nice.
Oh, it's gonna be great. We're just hanging out. We're hanging out. We're chatting. We got some people hanging out
Yeah.
in chat. Just a stream. We're hanging out. It's gonna be a good time.
I hope so. I'm glad you're also the one that is like on that mentality because like I feel like it's usually the other way around. I'm the one that's just like yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be what's it called? I'm the one trying to sell this to a voice actor, and it's just like oh, this time like you're just as excited as I am. That's great.
Yeah, I love these. I love chatting with people about, the work that I love doing and like, I'm a fan of all this stuff too. So it's a good time all around for me.
Then again, I was actually surprised at how many people like between my friends like how many like recognized you like after I went of course like seeing like okay I'm reaching out to her and like checking like what they done what they appeared on and they're just like oh she voices Topaz I love Topaz.
I'm glad to hear that. We never know how popular our characters are going to be when, we audition for them and then we book them, we work on it, and then it comes out, months or sometimes years later. So we never know. So it's always exciting for us to hear how people react to it.
Should be going live any second and there we go.
Okay.
All right, and okay. It keeps keeps having its issues, but it's okay.
No worries.
Yeah. Welcome. I hate Discord. I hate when it does this. Need to have this like.
What is it doing?
Your screen like goes black for a second because I alt tab. But yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, sometimes just decides, you know what, let's. He moved away for one frame. We're out.
Yeah,
That's
I
it.
get it. Do you have a second monitor?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No worry.
Sadly, no. I only have my silly
What
laptop.
I do personally is I will do like a pop-up. I'll like pop everything up in a separate tab and I'll just like I won't minimize it, but I'll like click the window behind it. So technically the window is still up and the video still plays when I'm doing other stuff. You should be able to pop out the video, I believe.
Yeah. I've
Yeah.
learned something new today. That's good.
No, I do that when I share Discord audio on streams too, and if I like click away or if I minimize it, then like all my friends' audio goes away, or if I'm like, sharing their screens when we're doing like a pull stream or something, then it'll do that, and they're like, hey, where'd everyone go?
Also, chat saying cute pom pom plush. Yes.
Thank you.
We love a room full of like stuffed animals, of plushies.
Yeah, I am a stuffed animal adult. I admit, I'm a sucker for them. I have a ton.
Good.
Like my booth is right behind me, and I've got like a ton just like sitting like right up here. So they all watch after me.
Oh, that's good. That's good. They see you doing the good work. And yeah, again, it's really my pleasure to have you here, especially now you tell me something about streaming, because most of it I have to just do it on the fly. I've been meaning to do this, so like one day or like probably like do it like after this. I like to do like a video just gushing about like everything I have to pull out to make this kind of like events happen, because like you see like I have like the virtual monitor like going on in there. Like if I don't have you in there, I'm gonna have usually have like anime openings playing, or like what's it called, or like another background or something. Like it's super neat. And
yeah.
You know, I do stuff because like eventually I turn things into videos. It's, you know, all that kind of stuff. Super cute. Yeah, but it's just like the technical side of things that like no one comes to a voice acting stream, to like a Q&A stream to actually learn about.
Yeah.
Just like, guys, you won't believe this.
There's a lot on the technical side. It's a lot of fun. It's like it's literally juggling.
Yeah. Oh boy, stream, yeah. Now we're just time to have some people in. I wanted to say real quick that this was the completely unplanned, because I didn't know at the time, like when I reached out to you, I didn't know like your birthday will be so soon, and we just managed somehow to make like a couple of presents for your birthday.
That is so incredibly sweet. I was so happy to see the Baldr art. That was so cute.
Yeah, thank you. Side tangent on that, like I still was like so happy, because like I did like a whole stream of like coloring that, and I still like was like almost done, and then like after I finished this, I just see that you're also streaming. I'm just like, alright, I'll do finishing touches and, you know, hop onto her stream, see what's up, and just like, you know, like learning like about Andy and the how like Zenless is like going and stuff like that. I'm just like I am a tourist in this. Like I am not afraid to admit I am completely a tourist, just like in awe of whatever is happening on the screen, while also working on this Baldr. And then you're like the realization is just like, oh yeah, time zones. Your birthday is tomorrow. Well, today for me now. Huh? Send. Sorry, I'm a very talkative person whenever I finally get like the ball rolling, so you know, like I just keep like yapping about stuff.
Nope, you're good. I'm a yapper too.
Good. Also, I don't know how tagging works on Blue Sky. But you've probably seen this, or probably you haven't, because we didn't post it on Twitter. How do I say, like, fair warning, I am so sorry you follow me on Twitter, because I do not use it anymore.
No, you're totally fine. I'm actually, I have a Blue Sky, but I don't use it as much. It was really active for a little bit, and then it slowed down really bad for me. So then, you know, as my timeline got slower and slower, I stopped checking it as much. And then I just, you know, kept forgetting to cross-post my tweets. So whatever I remember to, I'll be like, oh, let me pop it over on Blue Sky. But I'm not as active on there as I was in the beginning.
No, understandable. I feel like everyone's like that, but yeah.
Yeah, and most of my platform is on Twitter, so I can't abandon them, unfortunately.
Yeah, but that's more of a reason for also me to share this, because I wanted to start this in the kind of funniest twist possible, sharing one of an artwork that my friend Darkness did for you like a little bit ago, and that is Baldr and Phoenix Master. That was like literally like the day after the whole Baldr wins CYL and like the everything like went through the gutter. Like,
oh man,
yeah.
I could not have anticipated. I had no. I mean, we might talk about this later. I had no idea she was gonna win. Like literally, I saw that they were. I don't think anyone could have anticipated a Fire Emblem Heroes sweep for CYL. Like,
yeah.
I was like, oh, she's what, like third place, like in fourth place in Heroes or whatever. Like, whatever. You know, it is what it is. So imagine my reaction when people are tagging me right after the video comes out, and I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah.
So that was crazy.
Yeah, no, I can imagine. We were like live reacting to it, and I was just saying like, yeah, like Baldr maybe didn't win because she got third place, but you know, I got my win. I have like high hopes for this. You know, like there's like the things I like, the things I'm looking forward to, and then like I'm just like, oh yeah, Violet did. Wait.
Yeah, right?
I'm just like going from left to right, just like, yeah, Violet's in. Whoa. I just like I had to stop what I was doing and just go tweet that, like post it on Blue Sky, just like, I did go hero sweep. What?
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
that was crazy, and it was so funny to see Phoenix Master's tweet. I remember literally I was playing so much Fire Emblem when I had first started. I was watching so many of his videos, so I was like, oh, this is super full circle, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, and also super sweet to see like that interaction, and that, you know, like you were a fan of him, and now he was the one defending you in a way, because you know it's bad when PM1 has to like step in and be like, oi.
Yeah.
What's up with all this? Come on, guys.
I appreciated that.
Yeah, and
I mean, you know, being an actor or a voice actor in particular in these spaces, you know, some characters can be very polarizing, and, you know, fandoms get very passionate. So it's not, you know, uncommon to have reactions like these to characters or get totally unsolicited, you know,
yeah.
feelings in your email inbox. But when I had mentioned it on Twitter, like, oh, that took no time at all. Like, that was more of like oh, here we go. Like, okay,
Yeah.
we knew this was going to happen. I just didn't think it would happen literally 4 minutes after the video posted. Seeing the whole community come in and rally to support me felt, you know, it was very sweet. You know, it's a very kind, you know, like proper introduction to the community from as a voice actor instead of a fan. So I was like, oh,
Yeah.
my heart is very kind. Like.
A big, yeah. Like again, that's super sweet, because that kind of my goal with all this also was in a way like let you know that despite all the reaction that there was, you're very appreciated by the community, and like I for one, well, it literally just showing just like, yeah, we had like something planned with you. We have you like immediately like on the mind, and also just like the moment we learned, oh, it's your birthday, like coming up, it's like let's make presents for her, and let's make like let's celebrate her a little bit, you know, like there's people actually being like super positive about it. It's not just like the bad reaction, because like of course it wasn't just with you, it was also with Mashima Shigeki, who designed her, and I went on a random Blue Sky, just like
that was awful.
it takes something else to go harass the voice actress for doing her job, and the what's it called, the artist as well, because like literally designing a character that's appealing, it's also his job. Like,
yeah.
What are we doing here?
Yeah,
So-
that was a choice that they made there,
Yeah.
and I hope the artist is doing well, because
Yeah.
that was not cool. I mean, actors, like I said, we deal with this kind of stuff from time to time. I can't imagine artists have to ever really deal with it, so it's a shame to see that they were dragged into that as well.
Yeah, it's in as a twisted way. It also segues into the to the, you could call it like our first present as well. That is little thing that DDBY made. It's like there's literally
That is so so good.
reaction. Like the moment it all happened, we were just like, "Yep, this is." Sadly, it's topical. Sadly, it's accurate. It'd be like that.
That's so funny. That's funny because like my sister and I will sometimes jokingly quote DJ Khaled. Would jokingly quote DJ Khaled suffering from success when
Yeah.
like, you know, where we get really busy and we're like, I'm so busy this week, you know, I all I want to do is go to sleep, and she's like, oh, suffering from success, and I'm like, send me like the DJ Khaled meme. So
Yeah.
that's really funny.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, you did super great with your like portrayal stuff. Like the moment like the lines were like data mine, and like people were saying it's like, oh, she has like a cool voice and all that. People, you know, like I'm sure like a lot of people were like also congratulating you on the day of the reveal of like, book 9, and saying like, oh, we're so happy to have you here. And you know, like, so happy that you got your chance at Fire Emblem, because you know you're a fan and you're like new to it is your first role in Fire Emblem and stuff. It's like, it's nice. And then like immediately they turn down, they turn back, and they're just like, oh, I am about to say something very mean in her email, in her business only contact.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. It just be like that. All we can do is just kind of go, all right, well, someone used their time differently than I would have used it today, and just kind of move on. But, you know, unless, you know, until there's a level of thick skin that we acquire. I mean, I'm not going to tell someone they're not allowed to have their opinions. Some emails that I get are just absolutely mean, and I'm like, all right, well, I hope you feel better, or I hope you have a better day, because this did nothing to me, and clearly this was an emotionally charged email. So whatever you were feeling that, you know, triggered you to send this, I hope you got it out, because this means nothing to me. You know what I mean? Like, everyone does things for a reason. Whatever compelled them to do that. I hope you feel better. I don't really know how else to comment on that.
No, you're fine. Like in a sad way, I relate to that, because people have gone after me for sleeping early one day.
People can be very, you know, everyone has a bad day sometimes, and sometimes someone else's bad day can turn into your bad day, depending on how they choose to, you know, handle themselves.
Yeah, it's something like most people don't fully understand. It's just like, what affects you isn't the end of the world. Like, just grow a little. It's a funny gacha game. It's a popularity poll, the popular character one.
Yeah, like I'm sorry the popular characters win the popularity contest. Like, I don't really know what else to say to that. And I'm saying that not even just as, you know, voicing a character who was voted in this contest. I'm very grateful. I am very grateful. I just remember when it happened to Alice a couple years ago too, and people were like, what? Like, we don't even know who this is. And I was like, I'm glad that people voted a popular character for the popularity contest. I mean, like, I don't really know what else people expected. I mean, if people are voting for a popular character that they find popular and they win the popularity contest, so that means they're popular, right?
Yeah. It's like they are like, oh, you hate this because it's new, and then like when something new wins the popularity contest, they're just like, how dare she? we don't even know her. They're just like,
they can have their opinion, and they can you know, be upset about it. That's fine, but it's just a matter of what you do with those feelings and how you decide to, you know, carry yourself personally, or how you decide to, you know, express yourself following that is what really says a lot about a person. So we all have opinions. We all be like, you know, oh, damn, you know, this didn't go my way. That sucks. And we all have like our 20 seconds of complaining. I do it all the time. I complain a lot. You know, that's just, you know, to the right people. I complain to the right people. You know, I think everyone should be able to express themselves however they would like to. But it's when you start to involve other people is when, you know, sometimes decisions become questionable. Because you don't need to, you know, no one deserves to be on the receiving end of someone's, you know, wrath or frustrations or negative venting. Like, you know, like, no one deserves that.
Yeah. Absolutely. And this thing was also meant to be like, in a way, as an apology in behalf of the community, because again, like people were like excited for you when the role was revealed, when what's it called, when Baldr like first came out and stuff. I saw people saying like, oh, I will vote for Baldr just because of the silly expression that she makes, you know, which is blushing, because like the moment they data mine all that, it's just like, oh, we are in love. Thank you so much, Sam, for voicing such a cool character.
Oh,
and we keep like just like dragging down the people. It's just like, yeah, you just wasted your time. You made a misuse of it. You know, it's fine to have a reaction, but not with you, who has nothing. Like you did nothing for that. You probably didn't even campaign for Baldr actually.
I did like the one post because Alice and I were talking and we were like, wouldn't it be really funny if Baldr won? And so I posted, you know, I've been lurking on the subreddit for years, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna, and I know some colleagues have like, you know, like official like accounts on Reddit that when they comment on stuff, people don't think like, oh, who are you, this random, you know what I mean? So I like made an actual Reddit account with my name, and I was like, you know, Alice, I'm gonna post this. This is gonna be really funny. So Alice and I were at a convention together back in November, and we took that picture together. So I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be so good. And I like didn't really expect. I mean, I expected, you know, people are gonna laugh, but you know, my intent wasn't, oh, let's, you know, actually campaign for this. It was more of a shit post than anything. And you know, the fact that, you know, people reacted to it the way they did, and they decided to, you know, throw a vote over, like, oh, that was really sweet. But I didn't think it would be really enough to be a meaningful campaign.
Yeah, because it's just for the sillies. It's just for fun. Which is like
that's exactly what it was.
It's the point of the event.
For shits and giggles, you know. Yeah. It's for, you know, like every year CYL gets really silly, and people, you know, do really silly things to, you know, rally for the characters that they love. And I was like, you know, like how often are there, you know, main book antagonists who are as close as Alice and I are in real life? And, you know, like she was super excited for me when I booked, and I was like, oh my god, we get to be baddies together, literally. Like they're so hot, but also, you know, like the bad guys. Like this is really, really funny. And she was like, we were talking about CYL, and I was like, wouldn't it be really, really funny if this worked out this way? Just because I had seen, you know, like so much positive reception to Baldr already, and I was like, oh, that's so sweet. I was like, I don't think it's really gonna go anywhere. I mean, I see positive reactions, but you know, the player base is so large, this could just be, you know, a loud minority. So I mean, you know, who knows? Whatever happens, happens. I'll drop my little like, hey guys, guess what? You know, this would be really funny if this happened. And just kind of like see what happens, move on, you know, like hang out a little in the community, because, you know, I've been in the shadows for so long, and then just kind of like see my way out later.
Yeah, and for what it's worth, when it happened, I burst out laughing. I was unstoppable. I was like almost crying. I was just like, this is the funniest thing. This is the funniest sequence of events that could have happened, like right now. So like and we also talk about this when we were interviewing Alice, because, you know, like she was just like, yeah, like people seem to like Gullveig, but, you know, like surely she's not gonna win. And suddenly she broke the record of like the fastest character to win CYL, because like Veronica wasn't on the first one. She had to win the second one because she wasn't a character back then. And then Gullveig's just like, before even like actually releasing, like her book just comes out and she wins. It's like like a little joke about it during the interview. So funny that it happens twice.
Yeah, and that was really, really funny for us. And it's funny because our characters in Zenless Zone Zero are also, you know, like they're not super close characters, you know, like they're kind of got like a sibling rivalry type thing going on. So we're just like, yeah, it's so like I love that our characters are connected across more than one game. And so, you know, like as friends, it just adds like another level of dynamic of how fun work is for us.
Yeah. It's super cute to see too, because like also since I'm starting with like drawing stuff, you know, like I've showed you it right now. Like my avatar is just like a little like face sprite that I made, but I'm also like dabbling a little bit into art. Like I sent you like a Baldr for a gift, which oh, that's the wrong one.
Well, that was cute
Yeah.
too.
No, this kid is like made by Yoryi, which is like the in a way she's the artist between the two of us. We're like a team. She does the arts and I do the sitting down and just saying why am I doing this.
No.
But yeah, she is super cool. If you watch Jujutsu Kaisen, this is a reference to when Goji introduces Nanami, and he's just saying, "Yeah, this is Nanami's like hope you guys get along." I just like I just remember that scene because we were watching it, and I was just like, "It's hear me out. This is gonna be the funniest thing ever." Just have my summoner as Gojo. But yes, very very cool work from her. Super adorable. Always glad to have her here because with Ali's interview, she also drew Gulbek and Hader, and she was suffering so much because the designs are so complicated. And then with Baldr, she's just like, I had a burst of inspiration. I like the hair. I was just like, we like the hair.
I love the hair.
Yes. I made a second version of the birthday present that I gave you with the little crown.
That's cute.
Yeah. During the stream where I was like coloring that, like we were like pitching out like ideas for the what's it called, what she should have like written on the book. Eventually, since it was your birthday, I put like it's Sam Day or Happy Sam Day, something like that, because it's kind of how we joke about things. But eventually I was just like number 2 like girl boss, and then like eventually I'm gonna draw like Gulbek having like another cup that says like number 1 girl boss. Like thing 1 and thing 2. Yes. And again, I'm happy everyone. A lot of people actually showed up for the stream because they were just like, oh, there's no way Baldr, what? There's like it's also I'm just starting on the Blue Sky, of course, and it's just like it's already one of my most like popular posts because like and people were just like jaws dropping, just like, oh, this looks so cute. I'm just like, thank you. I suffer a lot through this. Actually, yeah, I actually it was complicated, but I suffer more with the drawing before, and also now the drawing after. It's a Andy.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that. Oh my god, the border on her glove. That's so cute.
Yes.
I love her silly little hairpin. I want to know so badly where she got it, and I cannot wait because I don't know. I don't know where she got it, so I can't wait to learn where she got that hairpin.
You have no idea.
We don't know a whole lot about art. We show up for our sessions and like that's it.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, I was going to say, like, you have no idea how much I went, like, scavenging hunt every kind of reference that she has. For exactly 1 second, I became Ambi's #1 fan, and my clip studio had, like, so many pictures of her, and I'm just like, how work? I'm just like, what is this? What is her pin? Like, is this a skull? Did she have like a sideways skull? And someone's just one of my friends who actually plays Zen, it's just like it kind of looks like a traffic light, but like only with 2 colors. And we're just like going around, checking the trailers, checking the few promo arts that she has, like checking everything, and it's like it's a burger.
It's a burger.
It's a burger with like goofy eyes and a little tongue. I'm just like
She's just a hungry girl. I mean, she burns a lot of energy doing all the cool flips and shit she does. You know, I don't blame her. Burgers are a good a good source of energy.
Yes. But yeah, I'm just gonna move her a little bit to the side. But yeah, I worked so hard on this for a character that I knew pretty much nothing about. I was just like, will be too much to ask her. Is Ambi a protagonist? What's Ambi like? What is an Ambi? I'm just like, I better, I'm just gonna keep this to myself and be like, I drew the her, and I'm happy with how it came out. She's cute.
It looks good. She's so cute. I love her so much.
for my first like Hoyoverse art. I'm happy with the results. Happy with the burgers. And, of course, like so many like little things. Like even like how far I went. Apparently had like a collab with like I think it was McDonald's. Like I see burger, I immediately think McDonald's, but I think it was actually McDonald's. They had a collab with it where she's like wearing glasses. I'm just like, I'm giving her glasses. I don't like I see glasses. Of course I'm going to try.
That art was so cute. I literally imported those like promo Happy Meal toys or whatever they were from China because I was like, I need to have these. Yeah. So I found a vendor online and I got like the button set, the pin set, and I think like the card set or something for all the promo items of the cutting hairs. Oh, they were so cute.
Yeah, it's good. That was actually like also like if and probably like I will just do it like later. One of my questions like personally was going to be like, what do you like the most about like Zenless merch? Because I just remember like tuning in for your one stream. You were showing reacting to the character trailer, and you know like being so amazed and blah, and then like scolding your chat because they don't know not to what's it called, not to try to guess people's roles in it because that's against NDA and stuff. And I'm just like, oh my god! And then you immediately switch to let's gush about like all the cool merch that's like only available in China and stuff like that. I'm just like, I never hear about Hoyoverse merch. That's right, they're like super popular, and it's just like
they've really stepped up their game over the years. I mean, usually like when the games first come out, there's not a ton of merchandise. Like the amount of merch varies very few just because they have to go through like legal and merchandising and like their what are they called? They're not patenting. They're like trademarking. All the legal stuff that goes into merchandising official merchandise, and then if they're partnering with any brands and anything, they have to go through all of that. I went to business school a long time ago, so like I understand from that point of view, how long that takes. And then of course you don't want to invest in making excessive merchandise of a character that ends up not being popular. So like I know it takes a minute for these to come through, but I'm like very pleasantly surprised to see the vast the variety of merchandise that Zenless already has for their game. Like not only just the character stuff, but they just came out with an apparel line, and they've got like little like storefront like plastic displays of the shops that you find on 6th Street. They're so cute. I'm a sucker for the merchandise. I use a proxy let's get it, a proxy buyer to purchase things overseas for me, just so I don't I buy it all in bulk, not bulk, but I buy a bunch of items at a time, so the $50 shipping ends up being worth the $50 shipping. But it's also a lot cheaper overseas. Like my pom-pom here, I imported him from China. I think after shipping and everything, the price of the entire package that I got between pom-pom, the outfit comes separate, by the way. So pom-pom, the outfit, I have like the blanket hoodie hung up over here, and like a t-shirt was the same price as buying just him and the outfit domestically with shipping. So that, and like it takes it takes a little bit for them to come in, but if you buy them domestically, you pre-order it anyway, and you have to wait for it to get from like the manufacturing or like the shipping place to whoever you're buying it from, and then they have to ship it to you anyway. So I think it's worth the wait. And when it comes in, I already forgot that I bought it, so it's like my little Christmas. It's like, oh my god, what is this? Oh, box from China, let's go. Oh, it's all the stuff I ordered. I forgot.
Yeah. Oh, that's so good.
Yeah. Speaking of questions, did you want to dive into the stuff that we have?
Yes. I was about to. I was also just going to say, like, before we begin, I'm gonna like go get some more water because I was drinking it on the way here. Now for my next trick.
Oh, so cute!
I forgot the chat. Oh no. But yeah. Where'd you chat? There you are. But yeah. As I said earlier, you were asking me if like you were going to do this like with camera, off camera. I just in case had a little like avatar for you, and it was just the sweetest thing coming right from your #1 fan. If I'm allowed to say that, if I'm allowed to bestow that honor upon her. Mintaka, who has been
Oh.
day one. She was already saying like, "I love Baldr. I will give like my life for Baldr." Like when COL started, her first like she was doing like little like promotional like art things like vote for COL kind of thing. Her first one was Baldr, and she convinced me to give like my first vote for her. literally, I literally wouldn't have the right to be here if it wasn't for her. I love her stuff, and I was just so happy. Literally, also when I said, if I should draw like either Baldr or Ambi for this event, like she went here, like appeared out of sun, out of her like 1,000-year long hiatus, and she was just like, "We need more Baldr, we need more Sun Lady in our lives." I'm just like, "Oh my god, you have no idea what I have in store for you."
Oh.
I have a job, and she delivered. She designed this like super cool.
That is so beautiful. Oh,
Yeah.
I love it so much. I love the flowers. I have like you can't see it now obviously, but I have like a huge like half sleeve tattoo of all flowers on my arm, and I love flowers. Mean a lot to me. I have a bunch of different flowers on my arm, so I love seeing it.
Yeah, I'm happy because I was the one who chose the flowers. That's my one contribution here.
Yeah, I've got cherry blossoms on my arm. I have gardenias, and I have some fajitas on my arm. So I love flowers.
That's good. That's good. But yeah, I was super happy to do this little collab with her, and of course everything went so nice. Again, this is like her ultimate like happy birthday from the people who really appreciate your work. Yeah.
Oh. Thank you. It means a lot. I love seeing fan art. I have a folder on my phone that I save fan art on sometimes whenever I run into it and I remember to save it. But sometimes I just kind of scroll through and I'm like, man, people are so talented.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'll be sending this afterwards, of course. But
Thank you.
We.